Welcome back to Bazya's podcast, where we discuss books of all natures,
Mostly bad ones.
mostly bad ones. And today we are focused on our independent reading. Shout out Miss Strutz, Miss Scroggins.
And whoever else is seeing this, the book is To All the Boys I've Ever Loved by Jenny Han.
And this is the first part of our two-part series on this book. And this one's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely to say the least. Considering the bad writing and the family tropes hidden in this book,
It's not cute.
It's not pretty.
And the writing absolutely sucks, and I need to talk about that because I saw a part earlier that really made my blood boil.
But sadly to say, we did read it. So, let's get started. For the first chapter.
We were mostly talking about Margot out first. Should we start with that?
Yeah, we were starting my Queen Margot, or as I say, Margot.
I call her Margaret. It's okay.
Margs, if you will. My queen is getting ready to leave home and go to college in Ireland.
Scotland.
Scotland?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ireland.
No. Wait. Oh, I swear it's Scotland. I swear.
It probably is Scotland.
Let me look. There was talking about pubs and stuff.
It's one of the lands.
It's for sure Scotland. For
Okay.
sure.
Oh, well, we'll check it next time.
This doesn't look too good.
We actually do. I swear to God, we do read it. Okay, so.
Because she was talking about the pub crawls and stuff, but that's more of
Yes.
an island thing, but Scotland, no.
We'll never know.
They're like the same. It's okay. No
Yes.
offense.
The Scots and the Irish would not agree. Guys, get her. Okay, so first chapter, we're introduced with the main character and the narrator of the book, if you will, Laura Jean, the middle sister of
The Song Covey Girls.
the Song Girls, if you will.
Yep. That's what Josh calls them, which
That's
I
what
need
they
to get
call
to him.
That's what they call themselves. We're introduced to Margot, the oldest sister, who's getting ready to go off to college and hopefully stay there, because
Ooh.
God, I would never come back to that household. When we're introduced to Kitty, their youngest sister, who's called Kitty, but her actual name is Catherine.
Yeah. But she's also like 6. Like, give her a break.
No, she's 9.
She's 9?
Yeah, she's 9 and 10.
Oh my god. I thought she was like 6 in this book.
No, she was.
Okay, wait, no, she's 9 and 10, and then I was thinking, like, Kitty is way too smart for her age. Like, this doesn't add up. She is a middle schooler in the book, and I think that fits her character better. I mean, sorry, in the movie. She's a middle schooler in the movie. In the book, I guess she is 9 to 10-ish. Really
Yeah.
smart, really snarky. Literally one of my favorite characters in the book.
That's how people. Okay, no, They say 11.
11?
No, okay, in the film, she's 11 to 12. In the book, she's 9.
Yeah. Yeah, in the film, it changed a lot. I did watch that after
probably
the movie.
changed for the better.
I mean, after the book.
Well,
Well, the movie...
Well, how good is this?
We need to watch the movie after this, girl.
We definitely will. With her, not very well written for a child. It seems as if some people write children, they've obviously never really met one.
They haven't really been one either.
No, they don't have little siblings. I think we'll look it up after this if Jenny Han has any younger siblings.
There's no way.
No way. And then we're introduced to the younger sister and Josh, Margot's boyfriend.
Oh, Josh!
A year younger than Margot, but a year older than LJ, aka Laura Jean.
And I
Can we,
actually have his note that we can pull up in a second.
well, we can pull up the notes after we dissect what the notes are. Now, the first night they're having a fun time. They're discussing things with each other.
Margot's about to go off to college.
And Laura Jean sees a perfume ad that is in like Paris. A girl running through flowers, and she's like, "I want to go to Paris. I'd like to go to Paris. We can get there for your thing." And Margot's like, "Sure, why not? Let's do that." Kitty's like, "What would I do?" of course, I would want to insert myself in a trip to see my sister.
Yeah.
But Laura Jean's like, you were never in my plan, in which in itself is crazy.
No, you are actually not invited to the trip. And how about it's a trip between me and Josh, Margot's boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, though.
That was not known until later. After. In which I want to speak on something in this trip thing. When, Kitty's like, oh my gosh, I want to go, da-da-da. And I swear to...
Oh, you took extensive notes.
They're talking, and he's like, Kitty's like, I want to go, and Margot's like, we can make it a family trip, considering it's a trip to see her.
Yeah.
By the way, a family trip in which, Josh, you're not a family. You're not one of the song Covey girls. Speak on it. And he mouths over to, what's it, LJ?
Yeah.
I'll talk with you about it later. As if you make the plans.
You're not part of this family.
You're not, and one, you're not grown. You're 17.
No, he is 17, still in high school.
17, still in high school. You're not making the trip plans. And
He's not old enough to
Laura
go, like...
Jeans, who's never been in another country, she's not making the trip plan. Their daddy is. Parents are making the trip plan.
But an important part in this, their dad is always at the hospital. He is an OBGYN.
And he loves Josh, considering he's around girls all the time.
But an important part, the dad, he's always at work. When he gets home, he's sleeping. Margot took the role of their mom after their mom died.
Replacement. Okay, wait. We gotta get into how the mom died before we get into when and how is crazy.
Well, when and how was discussed later on.
Yes.
But how did she die? Was it cancer?
No, it was not cancer. Their mom was cleaning.
And right.
Fumes went in her nose. She was feeling faint and she fell. She got up. She was fine. She took a nap on the couch later. And 12-year-old Margot comes to find her unresponsive and not awake. And she tells Laura Jean...
I had that bookmarked.
She tells Laura Jean to take 3-year-old Kitty into another room while she calls the police. And their dad is nowhere to be seen in this memory.
So, obviously, Margot immediately took the role of being the mom. I mean, she was protecting her sisters. She called the police. Not, like, she was on top of it immediately, and she never, ever stopped after that.
And that is actually really sick, and I'm so glad that she is somewhere far, far away. And I want to speak on something else. When the way LJ acted when Margot told them they broke up, I feel like that definitely, like, that in Margot's eyes, that definitely, like, that sealed the deal. I'm not staying here. It with them, it's gonna be like the same thing. At that point, and again, I'm pretty sure that they live in a small town where everybody knows each other, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone knows each other. Everyone goes to the same high school. Everyone goes to the same middle school. It's like everyone knows each other.
It stays the same. And I was listening. Okay, Margot is my favorite character in this book because it's made to seem as if, like, she has, like, this great life and, like, she's, like, taking for granted Josh in the narrator's eyes, Laura Jean. But in anybody else's, like, predicament, if I said I wanted to break up with this person and no, I'm actually not going to get back together with them, I would like my family to take that seriously, and I would like them to, continue and, like, take my decision very seriously, considering I've never done anything like that before. But,
that's not what happened, actually.
No, their dad, he says, well, they've been together for so long, who knows what might happen.
Well, and the dad didn't know until later.
He didn't know until later, but then after when he did know, he's like, well, they've been together so long, and,
they're
don't count out Josh just yet.
They're gonna get back together. So, what does happen is that Josh comes over almost every day. Still eats dinner with them, still hangs out with them, still gives them rides. Very, very prominent in their lives still. And Margot is out of the country as
barely
this
calls,
is happening.
In which, one, if I missed my family bad, I'd call every day. Margot barely calls. Can we guess why?
Because she's
tired.
She's tired. She's been running the household.
She's lit and turned in Ireland. And she...
Scotland.
Sorry. Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
Let me search that up for us.
She's lit and turned Ireland / Scotland. And I want to say when Laura Jean says... It's so sad to hear because it's like... Laura Jean and Margot in themselves as like two characters... Laura Jean puts Margot on an insanely high pedestal, seeing her as almost like another entity. And saying in the text, I think the 3rd or 4th chapter, Margot would never do that. She's on another level. She's not like other girls. She doesn't care about things, in which what most teenage girls do. And we want to understand the reason why. Scotland.
Yes.
The reason why why Margot could not care about these things is because, again, she was busy parenting 2 children. Again, Laura Jean's 2 years younger than Margot, and Kitty's like, she's 9, Margot's 18. Kitty's 7 years.
9.
9.
You're not good at math. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm fast thinking right now. Taking care of 2 children, and also trying to make the load on her dad easier, as if almost she feels sorry for him. And stated in the text also.
Oh my god, chapter 2. Why are there so many notes for that? Okay, you were extensive.
Didn't say in the chapter.
Best believe if I had my own copy, I would have highlighted way more.
When other adults find out my dad is a single father of 3 girls, they shake their heads in admiration. Like, how does he do it? How does he ever manage all that by himself? The answer is Margot. She's been an organizer from the start, everything labeled and scheduled and arranged in neat and even rows. Margot is a good girl, and I guess Kitty and I have followed her lead. I've never cheated or gotten drunk or smoked a cigarette or even had a boyfriend. We tease Daddy and we say how lucky he is that we're all so good. But the truth is, we're the lucky ones. He's really a great dad, and he tries so hard. He doesn't always understand, but he tries, and that's the most important thing. We 3 strong as an unspoken pact to make life easy as possible for Daddy.
Hey, you read that perfectly.
Yeah, that unspoken pact is something that's probably ruined the oldest sister's years of her life, Margot's life.
She is tired.
Has been tired. She's been the organizer from the start.
She's fed up, and I can't wait for her to crash out.
No, really. Breaking up sentence? Margot is definitely one of the most saddened characters I have seen in this, but also another character that you guys will say, oh, well, she's kind of evil and mean and rude. I want to say Genevieve.
She's an evil, conniving dictator. I can't stand with that.
I understand that, but also her relationship with Josh, it's like a lot. I don't know. A lot of y'all relationships, it'll be the exact same thing.
Wait, Genevieve with Josh?
No.
Peter?
Sorry.
Yeah, so, hold on. Pause.
Okay.
You know what?
Again, remember, I only read the first book.
Yes, the first part, you mean? We're gonna continue after this. We read the first part of the book, and then we're reading the second part of the
like
book.
chapter 40.
I'm chapter 49. She's chapter 40. And so, Peter and Jen, I had a lot to say about this. They are very toxic. They are off and on. They are not consistent, but they both love each other in a very, very toxic way. And one of the things that really makes me angry is that Peter will immediately run to her if she, like, says his name. Like, if she needs him, he will go running for her. No questions asked. It makes me so mad, and she has everyone wrapped around her fingers. But she definitely does truly love Peter. And I think if they actually
worked on it.
Yeah, if they tried to work on their relationship, they wouldn't be that bad of a couple. But they just are very bad for each other right now. I mean, they break up, try to make each other jealous, and then get back together. And that is kind of the whole plot of the book. Peter wants to make Jen jealous, so he gets with Laura Jean and in hopes to get back with Jen by the end.
Well, yeah. I want to say, what I think she made me kind of sad is because in the first part of the book, when they're making their contract, because again, this is a fake dating plot line.
Yep.
And the reason why it kind of makes the most sense is because Laura Jean, one of the most corniest teenage girls I've ever, the manic pixie dream girl Disney type plot character she has is almost amazing to me. Jenny Han, what were you on when you made this? Can I say that?
Yes. She acts younger than Kitty. She acts 9. Kitty acts like 17 at times.
And again, like, I wish we swapped characters almost. Jesus.
Yeah. No, because this is something a 9-year-old would do. They'd write up a contract. They'd go, no kissing, no hugging, and
you gotta write me notes every day.
You have to write me notes every day, and you have to buy me a soda sometimes. Wink.
Honestly, the reason why this fake dating plot line, aka the entire book, is happening is because Laura Jean, biggest opt, Kitty's biggest opt, was teasing Kitty, and Kizzy, that's her street name. Kizzy had enough of it.
Kizzy's up there.
Kizzy had enough of it, and she sent out Laura Jean's love letters. Laura Jean, who's been writing these love letters since she was, I want to say 9, maybe 12.
I mean, it started in the treehouse. That was, like, middle school, right? So, like, 11?
12. Yes.
Yeah.
And what these writing these love letters means is she's ending her crush on a boy.
She truly believes she is infatuated, completely in love with someone, and it's not going to work out. She needs to end it. She writes a letter, whether that's, like, really sweet or she's, like, angry at them for something. And she writes it. She, like, seals it. The crush ends with it.
And she leaves it in her mother's hat box. And one day, when she's walking to school with her friend Chris, we're going to talk about Chris in a minute.
Oh, Chris.
She's walking to school with her friend Chris. Peter Kravinsky, or as Kravinsky, Peter K. He goes by so many names, I think he's Batman almost.
Well, he dressed up as Spider-Man, not Batman.
I am the Bat! I am Knight! It's still on. Okay, fine. Wait.
That shows your true personality. You're, like, too professional right now.
Okay. Am I? Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the book.
You explain the letters. I've got some ready, and we need to start off Josh's.
Problem. Okay. And so, when she, like, sees him, he runs up to her and he starts speaking about things, saying how he doesn't have certain diseases and how he didn't mean to make her feel that way when he kissed her. And Laura Jean's confused. What is he talking about? This sounds like things she wrote in her letter.
Hold on, backtrack.
Yes.
Backtrack. Before this, the letters are sent out.
Yeah.
The letters are sent out, and it starts with Josh. I'm going to read Josh's letter. I'm going to set the scene, because I need to speak about this, because it has physically hurt me.
Yeah. We don't know about Josh. We don't know. We don't see Josh in his letter. We see Josh's letter. We won't see Josh about the letter until after Peter Kravinsky. Go.
Okay. So, setting the scene, Josh and Laura Jean have some issues. They've been flirting with each other the day after Margot leaves to go to Scotland.
Again, Laura Jean's never been a girl's girl, truly, honestly.
She's evil. She is evil.
Laura Jean makes it seem as if Laura Jean is like an undercover manipulator. It's almost crazy. If you guys have seen Interview with a Vampire, it's almost in the same way. I'm trying to think. In the same way, not in the exact same way, but almost in the way Louis does it.
She's a snake.
An undercover snake, and where she makes others feel bad for herself. She's like an unreliable narrator almost.
Perfect. Okay. This is to Josh. P.S. I still love you. And that's a really huge problem for me, and it's also a huge surprise. I swear, I didn't know. All this time, I thought I was over it. How could I not be when it's Margot you love? It's always been Margot. So, this letter is sent out. Josh gets it in his mailbox. The next day, he goes to school with it and asks Laura Jean about it. And oh my god, I've missed something. Peter K's is right here. However, it is 4 pages long. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second.
We're not reading his.
We're not. We will summarize. But Josh comes to school with the letter. He asks Laura Jean about it. He said, what is this? Her first instinct. I'm dating Peter Kravinsky. Runs up to him in the hallway, jumps into his arms, wraps her legs around him, kisses him.
The leg wrap? Was that canon?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Kisses him. Then scurries off, says nothing. No, she says thank you. And then runs off. That's it.
That's
it.
That's if Peter Kravinsky didn't. I'm not okay. That's victim blaming because that's got a borderline on assault some way.
No, that is
because it was if it was like a guy and a girl, that would definitely be like, oh my god, that's insane, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Laura Jean, the way she like is almost infatuated with a person. If this was instead written as a thriller, I'd believe it.
Yeah.
If
this was Joe Goldberg narrating, I would believe that she's got a little box of letters, like, to all the people she's loved before.
Yes, and then you see and the entire thing with Margot and the Josh breakup, it's like, God.
I'm sick.
I want to speak on, like, Laura Jean and Margot, because it's like, again, she, like, it's on, like, she sees her as, like, almost another entity, not even a person.
What I see is that she sees her more as a mom, and how I look up to my mom, she looks up to Margot in that same exact way.
No, it's not even a mom, because you see your mom as human. Laura Jean, I don't believe she sees her as that.
She actually said that she sees her as good, capital G, type, kind of like God, capital G.
Yeah.
Like, good, capital G.
Yeah, in the way that someone would see the Savior or the Lord, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Again, and also, and the thing is, in, like, the chapters, she, like, holds Margot to an insanely high, almost, like, impossible level, in that Margot can't do anything wrong in the way that she's human. She doesn't see Margot as human because Margot doesn't make flaws. Sorry. She doesn't make mistakes. Margot's a good girl. She would never do anything like that. And I want to speak on that. When she found Peter's letter to Margot, Peter, you're an evil, conniving dictator. When you tried to guilt Margot after you guys had relations.
No, that was letter, Josh.
That was, Josh.
Wait, you got to that part?
Yes, I did. Did you?
Do you want me to read it? I'll say
Sure.
relations instead of the actual thing.
I don't know if we can actually say that word.
Yeah. So, okay. I have it.
You're an evil, conniving dictator, Peter. No, Josh. Jesus.
Josh.
I keep getting their names mixed up.
Okay. Dear Margot, you say we had to break up because you don't want to go to college with a boyfriend, and you want your freedom, and you don't want to be held back. But you know, and I know, that's not the real reason. You broke up with me because we had relations, and you were scared of getting close to me. That's it.
Getting close to you, Josh. You guys were together for almost 2 years. I think even longer. There's no closer way y'all could get.
No.
If anything,
No.
maybe, just maybe, Josh didn't want to place the blame on himself also. I'm sorry that I don't want to stay with you. I'm sorry that I don't want to hold myself back. Tied to this town, tied to them, in the same spot I've been in for years, ever since my mother died.
I think that's a good thing. Also, her dead mother told her, don't go to college with a boyfriend.
And I'm gonna hold my dead mother's word higher than God themselves.
Okay, if my mom died, I'm not saying she should. I love my mama. Love Leslie. Anyways.
Mama, I love you.
But, if she did die, I'm gonna take any advice she's ever given me to a higher standard than something my boyfriend said, trying to guilt me to stay with him. As I am halfway across the world, too. No way.
That's already a done deal. No matter what, even if we didn't have relations, I probably wouldn't have stayed with you. I'm halfway around the world. We're 2 lifetimes apart.
And I'm not going to college with a boyfriend. No!
I just don't want to do that. And I hope to God Margot's Linton turns in Scotland.
Oh, she's doing pub crawls. Don't worry about it.
Them Scotland, man.
I know for sure she's on top of her studies. There's no way she let a boy halfway across the world, dictate her life.
Dictate what she does.
And she's not going to let that ruin her college experience. She's not going to let that ruin her grades. She is on top of everything.
I want to speak on Margot. No, not Margot. Sorry. LJ and Kitty.
Okay.
Their beef runs so deep, and also Kitty, I'd never be on your bad side. Your get back is legendary.
No, I loved her for that.
You said, "Oh, so we're gonna try to clock me about Josh." Oh, trust.
Wait, let's tell them what happened. So, they were having a little tickle fight. Josh, LJ, and Kitty were all having a little tickle fight. And Kitty had to go to sleep. She didn't want to go to sleep. But Laura Jean was starting to say, "Oh, you like Josh," teasing her about that. And she got really angry about it.
No, I thought it was the dog thing.
The dog thing?
The dog thing started the thing. The tickle fight, that doesn't happen until later, I think. That happens probably after letters.
I swear it was the tickle fight. No. And then she was like, "Oh, you like him."
No, she's doing a whole different thing. No, they were staying up late and they were looking at Kitty's dog photos. Because she's been trying to get a dog for Christmas for the past couple months. It's a Akita breed of a dog. She's been trying to, wanting to get one. And Laura Jean's like, "Oh, I don't even know if you'd get one." And she's like, "Well, if I did get one, I know what I name him." And Laura Jean, who's 16, Kitty's 9.
17.
17. Jesus.
She's junior year doing SATs, college prep stuff.
She's still 16, but junior year. So, 16, 17, doing this to this, 5th grader, 6th grader. No, 4th grader. After they're talking about dogs, and she's like, "Oh, well, I know what you name him," to Kitty. And Kitty's like, Josh, who's also in the room, was like, "Oh, what'd you name? And she's like, "Laura Jean's a boy I'd like, a boy she likes, teasing her. And Josh is like, who? Tell me who. Kitty gets upset, rightfully so.
Yep. No, I'd crash out too.
Because again, this is a 9-year-old little girl, and you're teasing her in front of an older boy she likes. So it's like, ugh. And then she runs upstairs. Laura Jean, in her little self-made monologue, tries to make herself feel bad. Again, Laura Jean does bad things, and then knowingly is thinking about what she's doing is bad, but she's not stopping herself. She says, "Why did I do that? When I know the person that Kitty likes is Josh."
Mm-hmm.
Once you know, of course, Kitty has no like, good older male figures in her life. Because, again, her dad is at the hospital 24/7.
Like, the only time he's really there is when he sometimes cooks and might tell you that food's not good either.
Like, they'll tell you. That's the one time Laura Jean does not lie in this book, I swear to God.
No, Kitty hates it too, and I love her reaction to it.
And she's like, is it salty?
No.
And then Kitty, is it salty?
What? No.
That's Laura Jean the entire time. He'll ask Kitty if it's salty, and she'll look at the ceiling like it's the most, like it's the beautiful thing ever. Did y'all hear about the wind today? I mean, it was crazy.
No, the weather was beautiful.
The weather was crazy.
Did you see that bird?
Kitty, is the food salty?
Well,
the weather. No. And so, Kitty, the ultimate get-backer, I've never seen someone do it better. Truthfully, honestly, I want to learn her craft. Her craft is amazing.
Ugh.
Sends out Laura Jean's letters. No, I and this is also bad writing for Jenny Han, because again, as a 9-year-old, I didn't know how to send out letters. Sent out a mass thing of letters.
No,
in a couple hours at best.
And you're like, it's there the next day immediately. Are you going door to door? Like, Josh, he lives next door. She could easily mail it to him. She knows people's addresses. Assuming they're not written on there. I don't know. Maybe she knows. But
the address thing, I want to give it to Jenny Han. I want to say Laura Jean's crazy enough to write the addresses on there.
To know all of their addresses? I mean, well,
I want to say Laura Jean's crazy enough to do that.
So, she's probably, like, biking there.
No, I don't even think biking there. I think she might be biking to the mail station. I mean, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
probably
like,
giving it to Josh's thing.
Oh wait, she has like no social anxiety. She is very independent. She is very cutthroat.
And she has a bike. She's probably biking to the mail thing. She probably gave it to Josh's mailbox, but the rest of them she probably like got to the mail station. So again, in only a couple days, Kitty doing this, she kind of just bombed Laura Jean's life,
and I love it. I love it.
I wish I was as evil as Kitty was when she was a kid.
So we just took a little break to go eat some pizza, and Jazzy is not doing too well.
Not because of the pizza. We just listened back to like the intro. Do I sound like I'm trying to be philosophical? I'm not. I understand my IQ. I sound like I'm trying to, like, sound smart. Swear to God, I'm not. I know how stupid I am. Trust.
Hey, you're smart. I sound like...
Don't touch me!
I sound like Cookie Swirl C. Hey, guys! Welcome back. Okay.
Considering the bad writing, oh, God. Get a load. This guy could smell you through the screen.
No, wait. I need to talk about the bad writing, and then we'll get back to the letters. We need to debunk Peter Kavinsky's letter. But first, I need to tell you about the bad writing, and I think the antique shop part would do amazing.
What part is that?
It's a little later.
What chapter is it?
Let me check. Okay, because it's on this side. So, my sister did just come in the room, so don't mind that. But, picture this. They are in the antique shop, chapter 39, which is where you left off, so I guess you didn't read this. But
I can get a spoiler.
It's okay. So, basically, Peter's mom owns an antique shop, whatever.
Oh, they'll give the quirkiest things to these kids. I swear to God.
I know. So, a little backstory. Laura Jean loves old things, loves vintage things. It's like, she's quirky, she's different, she's not like other girls. She's shopping secondhand.
Did I leave my jacket upstairs?
Yes, you did, I think. No, it's on the couch out there. Yeah, okay, so, she's in the antique shop, Peter comes in, and he's like, hey, and then she's like, hey, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, my mom owns the place, and she's like, yeah, I know that, but like, what are you doing here? He's like, I sometimes get stuff from here. Anyways, and then he's like trying to like get her to go somewhere with him. So he says, you like old stuff, right? As they're in an antique shop, and she goes, I'm surprised he knew that about me. They're standing in an antique shop as she's shopping, and she already told him that that she shops there all the time. It's an antique shop.
Again, I want to speak on something. Laura Jean is the type of friend you should never have if you are a girl's girl. Laura Jean is a nobody's girl. Laura Jean is a herself girl.
Oh, again, I hate her.
If you guys have heard the horror stories about girls who care morely about men, imagine that time probably like 10, and that'll be Laura Jean. She'd probably do anything for a man. And God, imagine if she had a boy best friend. That'd be sick.
There's Josh.
Josh?
Yeah.
But if Josh was with anybody besides her sister, Godspeed to them.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why it wasn't that bad is because it was her sister, you know? And she held her sister highly up, so she would never do that to her. But she would never do that to her. Come to find out.
I know.
You were lying. Why were you being a liar? What you lying to me for?
But this whole book is just not well thought out. If you've read The Summer I've Turned Pretty, which is by the same author, you know the writing is not good. The writing is just not good. I'm surprised he knew that about me. You're standing in an antique shop and you only wear secondhand things. It's very obvious.
One thing about this writer, she loves having multiple love interests. Definitely.
That's all she does. And she loves to include the family. Yeah. 2 guys like her, part of the same family. Likes her sister's ex. Like, I don't know. Oh, okay. Peter Kavinsky's letter. Basically, all it's saying is that he is this stuck-up guy that would probably take the last slice of pizza. Horrible guy. All this, all that. She says, you bump, you burp, and you don't say excuse me. You just assume everyone else will find it charming. And if they don't, who cares, right? Wrong. Wrong
answer, forehead.
She's like, during this whole 4-page letter, 4 pages and a half, she is going, oh wait, no, 5 pages. Oops.
Jesus Christ.
She's just like kind of attacking him. Like, she says, here are your worst qualities. And that goes on for a while, and I don't see any best qualities, actually.
For someone who didn't even like him before the kiss, which is crazy work. The kiss is what ignited the crush, in which that in itself makes no sense.
Well, they were playing spin. Okay, so how this start?
They were not playing spin the bottle.
Crush started. Yeah.
No, they weren't. They were alone, and she was talking, and he was like, "Your hair smells nice."
It was Spin the Bottle in the movie. I'm getting it mixed up. Yeah, hair smells nice. They kiss. You too. Your hair smells nice.
No, not nice. It smells like coconut, like Hawaii.
Wait, have you seen that Kim Kardashian video? Where it's like the Tesla robot. The Tesla robot, and it's going like this. Like, she says, let's go on a run, and it like does like the Hawaiian dance move, and she says, oh, you're Hawaiian.
No, babe. You're too deep in the internet lore.
No, Lucy told me that this morning. I had to.
You guys are like,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're Hawaiian, he said, and then they kiss, and then doesn't he just run upstairs after that, and like nothing really happens?
Yeah. Again, Laura Jean never been the brightest. We never gave her that benefit of the doubt.
I mean, she's supposed to be this really smart girl, holds herself to this high standards, like straight A student, basically.
Hold herself to the high standards, and also when other people like, when they don't fit the standards she puts that everybody else should. Like,
yeah,
and one of the
she
things,
is a
Peter
big
Kavinsky,
hypocrite.
Biggest hypocrite I've ever made in my life. Peter Kavinsky beefs hard with Josh, and that's the one thing I will give Peter Kavinsky. That man hates on Josh every time he's brought up. Peter Kavinsky, you're so mean. You're my spirit animal.
No, oh my god.
I'm your spirit animal.
Peter and Josh have this really big beef. Like, I don't know, like, it's just like, they hate each other. And what we know right now is
Because-
because it's because Peter cheated off with Josh in a 7th grade test. There is no way that's the only thing. Like, it's revving
I
up, but...
I don't even think he cheated off Josh. He was cheating off some other guy, and I think Josh caught it, and he snitched.
No, wait, Margot said... No, okay, you didn't get the Margot phone call, did you? Where it's like, she was talking about... They found out that Laura Jean is dating Peter, and she is like, oh my god, why would you do that? He cheated on Josh on a test. Like, he's not a good guy. And then Laura Jean was like, that was in 7th grade. Which, yeah, whatever. But...
Margot, that was not a Margot moment. What are you talking about?
No.
7th grade test, that's what dictates whether or not if he's a good guy.
They're in junior year now. Like, that's not...
It was a 7th grade Spanish test. I cheat, too.
Hey, let's not say that right now.
No, 7th grade Spanish test. When I had, like, a Spanish as, like, a specials thing in 4th grade, I went to school the one time they had that. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy having fun and being turned in Spanish class. What public school do you know that takes Spanish super seriously in that way? Nobody.
You know, my Mandarin class in middle school, girl, we got nothing done. We were watching movies. We watched a movie about this kangaroo that went into space. We watched that one horror movie where they were stuck on that tower. And then we also watched, like, My Story Animated, but in Mandarin. But with the subtitles on.
So nothing to do with Mandarin, basically.
Yeah, basically, no one takes anything seriously in middle school. Why are you getting mad about a test? There's something lying beneath this. And Margot knows about it, obviously.
Again, I told you, dweeb Poindexter. How are you gonna... You're gonna judge Peter Kavinsky? He doesn't even seem the type to read.
Oh, no, he doesn't read, actually. Can we talk about Laura Jean's reading? Like, interests?
Okay, I want to keep speaking on Peter Kavinsky for just a minute. Peter Kavinsky is... I'm his spirit animal. I'm his spirit animal, considering he's not real. So, I'm his spirit animal. Because he's speaking for me. Because he clocks Laura Jean.
Yeah.
When she's like, you flirt everybody. He set up, I don't flirt with you. And then she never spoke. Thank you, King. Thank you, King.
Oh my god, I love that.
Thank you, King.
He...
I want to speak about Jen, too. Jen with the,
male dominant fields.
No, because they said that, Jen, dropped Peter and then got with a different guy. Women in male-dominated fields. She's a woman in STEM, I fear.
Yeah.
Woman in...
And she was doing that all to get Peter back, actually.
I never
manipulating and...
Okay, well, Peter was too. You act like he didn't set up an entire fake dating plot line.
I'm not saying
17-year-old junior.
I'm not
We're
saying
grown.
they don't both have flaws. I'm saying they're messy.
But like you're not turned.
She didn't have a whole contract with that guy for months and months.
Yeah, they were actually dating and, you know, having a life. They weren't. Is Jen watching? Is Jen watching? Let's kiss. You know.
Hey, wait. Is Laura Jean seeing this right now? Please. No, she went to a whole party and sat
sat on his lap and hey, look at me.
No, I can't. Look at me, this isn't you.
No, come here. Sat on his lap and flipped his nose.
Oh, she thought it would be so cute.
No romantic. She saw it in a black and white movie. That's what gave
to boop his nose.
No, not boop. It was to flick his nose, like
no, it was
like that.
Yeah, boop. Whatever, same diff.
Okay, same diff.
Anyways,
I don't find erotic. I found Peter, as the real king is, he was like,
laughs.
"What are you doing?"
No, he laughs, and she's like, "Well, I saw that in a movie." Jen was laughing. For some reason, this makes her leave the room. I would be laughing with my friends. She was in a group setting. I would be laughing at that.
No. Jen whispered in her homegirl's ear, left the room, And I'm pretty sure one of the homegirls left after her also.
Yeah.
I know they were laughing in the other room. On God, they were. They just couldn't do it in the same room because they were like, they're looking at me like I'm evil and conniving. I'm gonna go in another room. No. And they giggled in that room.
No, I know. No, Jen was probably sad. I've got stuff to say. That definitely led to her calling up Peter and going, hey, I need you right now. Peter had plans with Laura Jean, and you want to know what Peter did?
He went with Jen.
Instead of even texting Laura Jean, hey, I can't make it tonight, he makes her wait 2 hours. 2 hours for him to show up just for texting, hey, I can't make it. He said something came up. And Laura Jean, I loved her here. This is the only part that I loved. She was petty. Left him on red, I'm pretty sure. Got a ride from someone else that day. Didn't tell him. Made him wait 20 minutes. Made her feel bad, whatever. Basically just ignored him for like a half a day, okay? And then he's like, oh wait, no. And then she's like, I bet you were with Jen. I bet Jen and you like had relations. And he went, well, she needed me. Like,
you could have sent me a text and okay, well it's like, okay, I understand you're upset about, you should only be upset about being late. Laura Jean, you should not be liking him right now.
No, it's not that. It's like, well, I mean,
you
it was
left
like
me on the curb for like 2 hours, like you were Debbie's dad.
She was like mad about that. She was like, well, I mean, she obviously has feelings, but she was she was convincing herself that he like didn't even text. He just left me waiting here to go run to someone else and didn't even tell me. Like 2 hours of her sitting there. She made brownies. She made popcorn. She had a whole cute setup and she was waiting. And she didn't get a response until 2 hours later. Oh my god. I don't like that. And the whole thing ended with him Peter just kind of tickled her at school. And then they ran around the halls and giggled.
I want to say something about, okay, one like little one-off comment I have is, since considering it makes sense that this book and After came out in the same year.
We're reading after this, actually.
The book After, the Wattpad book, it's like, it's amazing how they came out in the same year, because it makes sense. Because that and After, these entire characters, I want to say, then like, Chris and, Laura Jean.
Yeah.
They're like the most toxic stereotypes of 2014 Tumblr girls. And I'll leave it at that.
Oh, we need to talk about Chris. I'll give a brief overview. She is supposed to be this bad girl, always sneaking out, smoking, drinking, all that. Eyeliner, black eyeshadow, stuff like that.
Babe, you're 17. Get home and do that homework. You're skipping every class period? You're smoking behind the what?
Okay, so you're not passing high school. You're not getting that high school degree.
You're not getting that GED.
You are not going to college, and you are staying in your mom's basement.
And her mom and I might even let her. It seems like her mom and her argue a lot.
Yeah.
When you're gonna be on the curb.
No, she's gonna be with the OBGYN, Dr. Cubby.
You're gonna be at Dr. Cubby's house. He's like, need to get a job. We both know, if anything, Laura Jean's dad, he'll definitely say like, hey, get a job, like, you can't. Jesus Christ, you can't stay here. Like,
he would be over.
No, it'd be like SpongeBob and Squid. No, it'd be Kitty telling her you need to get a job. It'd be like SpongeBob and Squidward when Squidward when Squidward quit. When someone needs to do a job, I call somebody with a job. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Girl,
get a job. All right, come on.
Whatever.
What was it? Yeah, chapter 11. She's like letting Josh out at the door, and Josh turns to her. Literally Josh was like, I can't stand Josh. Who's the kid she likes? Just a boy from school. Is she really old enough to have crushes on boys? I feel like she's too young for all that.
Ew.
Whose daddy are you?
No, you're not part of this
You're
family.
You're at our house all the time. I think you're fatherless, Josh.
Well,
he is.
He does have family issues.
Oh, clock that.
So he does come over when the fights are really bad, and Laura Jean is leaving the door cracked for him. Not like literally cracked, but you know what I mean. Like, they were flirting. She's leaving that door a little cracked. So when they were fighting really bad, she actually went downstairs. This is like a sweet thing to do, but also like she ignored it before, and now she's like acknowledging it again. So
acknowledging it now that Margot's gone.
Yeah,
okay.
So she was ignoring the fights. Like, he used to come over when the fights were bad. She was ignoring it, and now she's doing it again. I guess this was after Peter and her got into a fight, too. Like, you know, with the, like...
Again, I'll say it right now.
Thingy.
Her and Josh are two conniving dictators.
Like, what is wrong with you?
But they're conniving dictators in a way that they would be together for a long time.
But
it would be
evil.
It'd be toxic and would hurt everybody around them.
Yeah, so anyways, she takes all of her stuff downstairs, hauls it downstairs, puts it on the table, turns the light on to let him know that, hey, you can come over, I can hear the fighting. He comes over 30 minutes later.
It's not funny because it's like, oh, sorry, y'all, he's a kid. Parents are fighting. Also, I hate Josh, so I'm laughing at his pain and strife.
No, I hate him. Also, he's not cute.
Oh, I looked.
He's not cute.
I looked at the actor.
No
shit at the actor, but in the movie, babe, your face card is not good enough to be doing all that.
He's Jacob Elordi after the beard.
We all saw the beard, Jacob Elordi.
No, I'm heartbroken.
That straight man twink death.
That
straight man twink death.
But, anyways, he comes over and they hang out for a while, and then he leaves, and then Chris comes over. And she's like, let's go get chicken wings. It's like 12 p.m. And
if we could have given anybody family issues, I feel like Chris could have been a really compelling character, considering it seems that she's always arguing with her mother. We don't hear about her father. We could have made Chris a very compelling character. Lazy writing.
Yeah, let's go get chicken wings. No, it's too late, Chris. She said, let's start mischief. What is it, Chris? Let's go break Thunder, was that her name? Out of the nursing home. It was Stormy. It was
Stormy, baby.
But she says Thunder, and she said, Laura Jean says, no, it's Stormy. And then Laura Jean's like, brush her teeth, Chris. And Chris is on the bed, and she says, no, I'm too tired. After she's not tired at 12 p.m. She's up till 3 a.m. What are you saying? Laura Jean...
Brush them teeth. There's a green aroma coming out your mouth. They brush them deeply.
No, I know there's alcohol stench from her mouth right there.
No, alcohol, smoke. God, when she's 25, them teeth, they're going to think she's doing METH.
Yeah.
From how they look. Jesus.
But also, there is something... I'm not saying girls' friendship can't exist, but the way they lay down in the bed, and Chris snuggles up behind Laura Jean, and they fall asleep.
Do you want that? Like, what's going on?
You're huddling closer, and I know this room is not cold enough to do that.
And it's like, hey, we know Laura Jean's not G-A-Y.
Hey, you can say that.
No, I can't. They're gonna get us. Trump's president now. Okay, we know Laura G is not gay.
We know she doesn't like girls.
Girls can't love girls? Like, that's her mentality, definitely. Like, Laura G...
Yeah, for sure. But
that's
Chris,
undercover homophobe.
Chris definitely has...
Oh, wait, no, she's not. Because she's like, boys, girls, whatever, when they get to college. You know what, Queen? You're an ally.
But Chris, I feel like she does like girls, especially how she's portrayed and how she looks in the movie. Not saying there's a certain look, but girl, there is something there, and I'm pretty sure
that's bisexual.
I'm pretty sure she comes out later. I just can't. Yeah, I think so. I think I was all about her in 5th grade then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like it.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Christine, her name's actually Chris. Oh, I thought it was Krista K.
See, like that, she wears a hat to school. Some of her hair is dyed. She has eyeshadow.
This outfit eats the hat.
Yeah, after
the hat
that,
is not it.
I'm pretty. Oh wait, no, that's her boyfriend right there.
Her boyfriend. Hey, she got him. She got a fine man on her arm.
She is definitely bisexual though.
She got a fine man on her arm.
Huddling closer. Is this that she wiggles closer to Laura Jean, and they fall asleep? Well, no.
Like, why do you have a homoerotic relationship with your best friend?
Not. What?
Why are you guys homeless? Well, why are you
homeless? I heard homeless.
Well, she ought to be. She's you
know, my theory. Why is he an OBGYN? Why was that his dream job? Like, yeah.
We could have been any doctor.
No,
How would you OBGYNs bang?
No. Because that's rare. And you know, most people are gonna prefer women. And you're going into the depths. And you're taking a risk of being a male OBGYN. And going 12-hour shifts. That's crazy. Oh my god. $337,000 a year though. That's kind of worth it. You know, maybe I'll do that instead. So, I mean, he's making a good amount of money. OBGYN. But
that's never a dream job though.
I mean, like, good pay. Maybe I should look into it.
How did he meet his girl? Were you at the OBGYN?
Was he her OBGYN?
That's gotta be patient. Doctor patient that can't know.
No.
That can't be right. You're gonna get a lawsuit for that if you guys can break up.
But it's just like, who prefers a male doctor? He's taking a risk. Why be an OBGYN? And
if anything, I believe he's lived in this town his entire life, because no way in this small town they're let some random new guy be one of the town's OBGYNs. He lived here his entire life. He had a game plan. It was set, really.
He's a sweetie though. He is a sweetie.
I don't like the dad at all.
I think he's sweet. I think he should. I think I am mad at him for not being there enough, but
get a nanny. You obviously have enough money.
No, he has a lot of money. You should see their house in the movie. Oh,
you have enough money. You can get a nanny. Why is my baby doing all that? Why? What do you mean to Kitty? Margot's the only mom she's ever known. So it's like, it's canon. What else is canon is Laura Jean's freaky book.
Oh my god, her books. Okay, this is what I wanted to get onto. It's not Haunting Adeline. If you know what Haunting Adeline is, I'm so sorry. If you read it, you're disgusting and I'll never talk to you. No offense, but offense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I can say that on this podcast, but yeah.
You know, like, I want you gone.
I will not be conversing with you, but
no, like,
hey,
your name's gonna be on a watch list, Def.
There's some stuff in there. If Haunting Adeline, I'm not reading that. If there is a 2-page thing of rules that's like in the book, it's like, wait, no, was it 2 pages of warning, or was it like 2 pages of the like main character's rules for the other main character? I don't know. Either way, it's weird. It is weird. It's like Credence. Anyways, Laura Jean's books. She likes romance. She was reading something with, it's
freaky beaky.
There's
spy book.
It's like Icebreakers, but if they were spies.
Well, only one was a spy. Christina was her name. And Josh, I'll let Josh have it with that. The one time he was funny, he's like,
No, Josh was judging her on that. And I was too. I was too. Because
you're on the porch doing this in mid-morning.
I know, in front of them, he looks over, what are you reading?
Freak!
8 in the morning, you're starting your day with that.
Like me when I see Kenzie's books. Like,
oh wait, let's not call Kenzie out. Let's not call Kenzie out.
Oh, I am. She knows.
Well, actually, you did call her out in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me when I see Kenzie's books.
It's right over there. Right over there, Icebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenzie, if you're hearing this, girl, I'm so sorry that what you added with that. I'm sorry we added you.
I feel like there is a trend with Icebreaker books going on right now, and we will not be partaking that on this podcast.
Well, as long as we're as we're teacher friendly, but when hey, if you guys want, send the book our way.
Yeah, you guys, as if someone's sorry.
We'll
get big one day.
We're aspiring.
We're aspiring, but Icebreaker's over there, we can read it.
I'm not French, nor do I associate with Nintendo.
Hey, wait, that was clever. That was creative. I love that. We are going to be reading some romance books that are on that shelf right there.
Are they bad?
We're revisiting them. We are revisiting them. And they are not Icebreaker type. There are some... Yeah.
We're reading after this, so.
We are reading after this. I have no idea what that is, but...
You're gonna love it. I know the lore on that. It's... let me tell you... Pause this.
Okay, she was just telling me about the book. So, sorry for the break. We will get back in this book, but we will... Best believe we will be reading more books in the future, and you will be hearing more about us and our thoughts on books. Ugh. Okay.
I found it. Josh. The one time he's a queen diva. Cress is a heart race as Nigel moves his hand along her stock thigh. Josh packs up. What the heck are you reading? I'll leave you to Cressa and Noel then. And then to that, she calls out, for your information, it's Nigel. Nigel's worse.
Actually, it's Nigel.
Okay,
you don't need to correct him.
Don't be a dweeb Poindexter. This is why you ain't got no...
She has no friends.
You have no play. You get no play.
She gets no play. She has no friends. It's because she has to always be right. She has to always be right.
And again, thing is, Laura Jean, even if she could see somebody like as bad, Laura Jean understands why people don't like hang around her and how people hang around her people. Like in chapter, let me find it. I'm trying to find it. In chapter, 20. Chapter 28, I don't know. Something happened with, chapter 28, they're on the bus, right? And, oh my god, I'm just not remembering. 2014 had to be, like, the time when Teen Wolf and all that was out, because they were lacrosse crazy.
Oh, hold on, wait. I love when lacrosse is in books and movies. I think
that this was like Gossip Girl and Teen Wolf
10 times better. I think it makes it 10 times better.
Cause, oh my god,
wait.
Y'all
remember when Descendants has their own version of like lacrosse? Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like more violent.
You know, I think Peter could be Ben from Descendants. Not as Sweetie, but I feel like they could look the same. That's how I imagine him.
Yeah.
Not like Noah Centineo.
No. Yeah, if they give his role, I feel like he could do it.
I feel like Ben from Descendants could be a good...
The actor who could...
Peter.
I feel like he's cookie, he's juice right for that.
He is my cookie and he is my juice.
His prosthetic beard ate. I didn't even know.
No,
I didn't know it was a prosthetic until they told me.
Either.
I was like, hey.
He is not Jacob Elordi with that one. He looks good with that.
Jacob. Oh, that's me.
That was evil. I need it off now. I need him to shave. No, and then he gets a beard. His face card's ruined. Like, it's not even... It's like, some people were liking him for the height. Girl, his face was good, too. And
no, his face card ate. Like,
His face card ate.
I saw, what was it called? Salt something?
Saltburn. I haven't watched that yet, but,
Me
like...
neither. I have... What are you doing this weekend?
I'm not doing anything. You want to come over and watch Saltburn?
Sure.
Okay. But...
I have Prime. It's free on there.
Oh, well, it's okay. I don't. So, I just buy it.
His face card ate in
His
Saltburn.
face card
His hair aids.
You know, to bring this back into the book, that's how I feel about Peter. I feel like he's supposed to be a conventionally attractive guy in here.
He's a Jacob Elordi fan.
He is.
It.
Yes.
He's like,
he is supposed to be Jacob Elordi in this sense, and then you watch the movie, he's Noah Centineo. No, nothing against him. At least with Genevieve, you know.
Her body was seen. They said it in the book too. Laura Jean said it. She was like, yeah. And Amanda on the bus, sophomore Amanda, girl, you have the gall and the nerve. You don't even know me, and she's. Give me. I need to see the book again.
Wait. I have a letter pinned because I just found it. So don't move that. There's a pin literally there. I need to read one more letter because it really hurt. She wrote this. This wasn't to the gay guy. This was a guy at camp.
Kenny?
Yeah. I don't like the name Kenny.
Well, duh. It's because you're beautiful. How I like it.
No, it's not even that. It's just like
good name.
I don't like it. It reminds me of like an 8-year-old that like plays with mud.
Well, that's probably because, like, again, when
they were in
met
camp.
When they were kids.
Yeah. I think that's fair. But that beautiful owl, I mean, come on.
I mean, on the bus, dear Lord Jesus Christ, his handwriting, yo, Jesus, they make it seem like his handwriting is the worst thing ever.
Dear Lord, well, that's okay. My handwriting's worse.
Well,
Dear Laura Jean, good job today, Peter Kavinsky.
No, in my head, it's canon. Peter's like one of those kids that's like. Once upon a time, and I'm not making fun of anybody who reads like that. I'm just saying, in my head, Peter's like,
wait,
if I wanted to be evil, I'd pick it for popcorn reading.
It was a dream Mel told herself. We're gonna get our grades
for this. Oh my god.
Oh, like he doesn't read. He does not read. No. And he's gonna be loud and proud about it.
Laura Jean was like, okay, Peter, the one time I do like her and Peter because it's like, she can be mean and rude to him and she doesn't feel that bad. Well, at like the beginning of this book, in which that's kind of what makes him compelling. I kind of like them because like she doesn't feel completely terrible for being rude to him like she would Josh. When she's like, can you not read? Girl, I can read. Like, that was the entire combo. Can you not read? Why are you playing? Yes, I can read. And then that was it.
That was it.
And it was done.
Yes, I can read.
Yeah, it's like I'm a junior in high school, Laura Jean. I can read. He was mad that she even asked that.
I would be too.
I'm a junior in high school. Yeah, I can read.
Just because I'm not bringing my spy romance books around doesn't mean I can't read.
Spy romance is where he stuck his hand up her when his hand up her stocking died.
Hey.
We've already said it.
We have.
We're not going into detail about that. Jesus, they didn't go into detail in this book, and I'm not speaking about that. I'm not trying to talk about anyone's pee-boo.
Wait, what are you trying to find?
Oh, Amanda on the bus. who liked her. Amanda, aka underclassman, aka sophomore, who she doesn't know, turns around to ask her, "What's up with you and Kravinsky?" Amanda, not Amanda. Manda.
Amanda.
Manda, not Amanda.
Manda.
Not. I'm getting the name. I'm getting Amanda and Colleen, who did the ukulele, confused. I was gonna make a joke, but I forgot that's not even her name.
What? Okay. Colleen Ballinger.
Yeah, Ballinger.
Ballinger.
What's up with you, Kravinsky? A sophomore girl named Amanda asked me. I pretend I don't hear her. Instead, I sing Lauren and I seen open the note. Peter left my locker. Dear Laura Jean, good job today. Peter.
Ew.
I start to smile and I hear Amanda whisper to her friend, "Amanda, you're really messy, but you're real. You're a messy girl, but you're real." Because you whispered, but you knew that she still heard you.
Yeah.
It's so weird that Kravinsky would like her. I mean, look at her. And then look at Genevieve.
Oh, ate her up. Ate her up.
Like they said it in the book, it's not racism, babe. Genevieve's body's T. You're not T. You're not T.
Well, okay. Let's not shame her. Her body is not the problem.
No.
Her clothes are the problem.
I'm not saying her body's problem. I'm just saying, like, Genevieve's just tea in your coffee.
Hey, also, she was trying to wear a button-up shirt with shorts and suspenders to a high school party.
Oh my god.
It's just, she's not gonna be the popular vote. She's not gonna be the popular vote.
Like, if someone, like, I'm just saying,
She's not winning
as
prom.
Brittany from Bottoms would say, are you a little German boy? like, as Brittany from Bottoms would say, you look like a little Dutch boy.
Have you watched Bottoms recently? Because you're talking about it.
No, I just think about the movie a lot.
I think about Hazel a lot.
No. I think about, what's it? No. Not PJ. Not PJ.
Oh, I love PJ.
No, PJ's really funny. And that's actually, like, that's good writing.
Yeah.
That's good writing. I think about Josie and Isabel.
Josie and Isabel, they're cute. Wait, no, I like Josie. I don't like PJ. PJ annoyed me. Josie
I like
and
PJ.
Isabel.
I like PJ. It's a very real character. It's a very real character.
Yeah, she just annoyed me.
Yeah.
But
No.
Oh, is that
Amanda, you're so real. Thank you, Queen.
she ate her up.
No, she's
I think Laura Jean needs to be humbled. I really do.
No, every day. Every day. Her and Josh.
No, every day she does get a little humbled, and I do.
Because they're both very
aspire.
pretentious. Because, like, when Peter's like, yeah, no, I don't like him, he's, like, uptight. Because, like, he did it on me in 7th grade. And she's like, you cheated? On a 7th grade Spanish test? Yeah. Yeah, I did cheat. How could you do that? On a 7th grade Spanish test? Girl.
She didn't watch Fight Club. That's one of my favorite movies. That
I have never seen...
ached.
Okay.
We're watching Fight Club. We are watching Fight Club.
I've never seen Fight Club.
Yeah, we're watching
I
it.
hate that I have one thing in common with her. I gotta watch it now.
Oh, well, she made a mental note to watch it, so don't make a mental note to watch it.
Well, I'm not. We're gonna watch it this weekend. We're gonna want to stay at your home.
Yeah, do you want to just sleep over then? Okay, wait,
That's
we
what
need
I
to stop
was
making
asking.
plans on podcast. Okay.
On podcast, though.
Dear Kenny, it's the last day of camp and possibly the last time I will ever see you because we live so far apart. Remember on the second day, I was scared to do archery and you made a joke about mirrors and it was so funny, I nearly peed my pants. There's a question mark after that. Okay. I was really homesick, but you made me feel better. I think I might have left camp early if it hadn't been for you, Kenny. So thank you. Also, you're a really amazing swimmer, and I like your laugh. I wish it had been me you kissed at the bonfire that last night and not Blair H. Take care, Kenny. Have a really good rest of the summer and a really good life. Love, Laura Jean.
I'll let Laura Jean have that because she wrote that when she was like, what, 10? I'll let her have that.
No, she was like 13.
13?
I swear.
The swimmer thing got you? 13?
No, it's just like
Jesus.
obsessive.
No, what got me was swimmer?
Yeah.
I'm telling
Joke about mirrors.
Laura Jean, the way she writes Laura Jean, it seems as if like she's never experienced life.
Well, she hasn't, so at least the writing on that is clear.
No, but it isn't. Okay, one, it doesn't make sense because it's like the sisters, yeah, they're all very different, but it's in a way where it's like, why is Kitty so like
Old.
and out and about, and so is Margot, but you're not. Hey, babe, I'm not saying siblings can't be different, but I'm saying
She's aspiring to be Margot. There's something missing.
truthfully, there's no reason why you should be this way.
Yeah, I mean, Peter calls her out on that, I'm pretty sure. He's like, wait, no. I don't know, someone does. And they're like, there's more to life than just sitting at home with your sister. And
That was either Peter or Chris.
Yeah, I don't know. Basically, you need a... But it was, like, with clubs, too. So I don't know if it was Margot. But it was, like,
That's
you need
Peter.
to join more
No,
clubs.
okay, if it was club, it was Margot.
Yeah, if it's clubs, it's Margot. But also, Margot would never be that harsh to her. So
No, yes, she would. Yes, she would. She was on that phone. She was like, girl, stop playing and get to work.
Oh, then it was Margot. Yes.
She was on that phone. Stop playing me and get to work. I'm so serious. And this whole thing where it's like, what got me the most, I swear to God, what blew me, chapter, is this thing still on?
Yeah.
what blew me was, what was it? I'm trying to think. Chapter 37, when they were making those baking those cupcakes for Dada's school thing, and the dad came in. He was like, "Come on, we'll do it." Knowing that, by the way, Margot usually does these things, but Margot, the reason why she didn't want to leave is because Margot usually does this, and Margot never got to leave. So what do we mean? This is unfair to Margot. Laura Jean gets to be a normal teenager, but Margot was parenting them kids. My goat was parenting them kids. My queen was parenting them kids.
Yeah.
At the age of 12.
At the ripe age of 12, and she never stopped.
If we got this from a point of view of Margot, this would have been a thriller. This would have been horror.
No, I would not be as critical as I am right now if it was a different writer and if it was about Margot.
If it was like Margot's point of view and like her life growing up, and imagine coming back home to see them, and you guys are still like you guys are still doing the same thing.
I'd be crying.
Yeah, what worse is that like
I'd be sobbing.
What's worse is that Laura Jean got more slack than she did. I leave. I tell you, you're in charge now, but you're not acting in charge. And you're so critical of me and what I've been doing. And Chris, yeah, shout out to Chris. Yeah, I would laugh at you for telling me you and your sister made a pact not to have relations until you're 21, married, and in love.
Yeah.
Why would Margot keep that? Why would you keep that?
It's weird to make a pact with your siblings about that too. No matter how close you are, I'm sorry, that's kind of weird.
I think in my mind, Laura Jean initiated that pact. Margot,
no, for sure.
Margot was just like, okay, can we go to bed now? Can we? Are you okay? Are you done? Thank you.
Yeah, because she went
because who broke the pact? Margot.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, Laura Jean is definitely more conservative about those points.
Genuinely, if this had like a good writer, they would say something's wrong with Laura Jean. This is never how. And I'm not saying that's like, just because like you're like this horrible person, that if you're a horrible person then you're mentally ill, and that's an excuse. But I'm saying like this
isn't okay.
This is generally not okay. This is almost obsessive, and
it is obsessive. But it's like, there's nothing clinically wrong with her. There's nothing clinically wrong with her.
That we know of.
All of Jenny Han's main characters are just annoying and are just like this. Literally, Belly from The Summer I Turned Pretty, switching between those two brothers. Oh, so annoying. So annoying.
My love with the Walter's voice.
I watched that.
Should I watch it when I get home tonight?
I watched the whole thing. I think you would appreciate how bad it is. I laughed at it wholeheartedly, and I couldn't stop watching it until I finished it.
Okay.
Oh, but what really grinded my gears is Laura Jean judging Kitty and her dad. When I get inside the house, I go look in the kitchen first to check on the cupcakes. They're packed away in the Tupperware and my cupcake carrier. The frosting's a little messy and the sprinkles are haphazard, but overall they look pretty good. That's a relief. Kitty won't be shamed at the PTA bake sale on my account, at least. She wasn't expecting anything good. She was expecting the worst, and she went, oh wait, this isn't too much of a mess. I guess that's pretty good. At least she won't be shamed now.
Laura Jean, you were splashed and drenched in flour when Peter Kravinsky opened that door. Laura Jean, you were having a hard time. Laura Jean, you weren't gonna get done with that until, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning. You were gonna be up the entire night doing them.
And you're judging because the frosting's not perfect.
Oh, because you wanted to do cupcakes when Margot usually does brownies. And then you were complaining about how long it would take. Laura Jean, I want you gone.
Laura Jean, please get out. Laura Jean, get a life. I can't do this.
No. Laura Jean reads Icebreaker, it's canon trust. Like her
And then she feels guilty about it because she has that pact. To read about it is bad enough. Mm-mm.
All these things Laura Jean takes so seriously does not make sense within her character-wise, because most of these things that you pick up would be environmental, but none of this seems to be her environment.
Literally, there's no reason for this. None of this makes sense. This reminds me of when... Okay, if you guys have ever read It Ends With Us, the male main character is like a neurosurgeon, and he's really young. It's like, the writing's like this. He's a neurosurgeon. That's a Colleen book.
Oh, it's the one, the movie just came out.
Yeah. So, Ends With Us. I watched it.
I didn't watch it. Should I watch it?
Yeah. But, hold on. He's a neurosurgeon, and he's like 22. You have to do a certain amount of years in college to be a neurosurgeon. You also have high school. You also have whatever else. All of those school years adds up to be more than he adds up to be more than his age. Like that, there's no research done in this book. You can't just have these morals. It's not well thought through.
Wait, what did you say? Backtrack? What did you say?
About what?
Wait, what did you just say?
Basically, none of this was thought through. Like, she can't just get these morals out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, generally. Most of these things that she sees as, like, law and code, I understand that this is, like, okay, you're, like, this could be, like, a Christian girl thing, this could be, like, a religion thing. Generally, mostly, these type of morals, it would be a religion thing.
Mm-hmm. But it's not even that.
You've never touched down. It could be a thing passed down from older people, mostly passed down from...
Well, I mean, she does work at their nursery.
No, not
nursery. Whatever.
She
Stormy.
She looked down on Stormy for taking that ring, that beautiful pink diamond. Was saying, oh, she shouldn't take it since she was gonna marry him.
Whatever.
She's not a girl's girl. On God, she's not. That's a female friend you should never have.
Stormy's a little messy, but I love her for it. And what's the harm?
Like, girl, you're acting like that was your brother taking the ring. Like, that's a friend, not even a friend, that's a person you never want to tell anything good that's happened to you. Because she'll just always try to make it something else.
Yeah.
I was gonna, chapter 29, Laura Jean watched Riverdale and thought about the epic highs and lows of football when she stood to her first ever football game. She's seen with a tiny bit of interest. There's not a lot of action, nothing like the football games in movies and TV shows. Laura Jean watches Riverdale. It's canon. Trust me.
I can't. The epic highs and lows of American football.
No, of high school football.
Same div. It's that's so ugly.
I was saying, listening / reading this chapter, the book sounds like a badly written Wattpad episode story. I'm so serious.
We do have to read one more book that's not on that shelf right now. It's on a different shelf. This is worse than Paper Hearts, which I am saying right now we will be reading in the future. Paper Hearts is like a Harry Styles romance kind of thing. It is.
My blood pressure's boiling.
It is.
Please stop.
But that was more thought out than this. And that girl goes on a tour with this band and doesn't even look at her family. She went to this concert because her sister had cancer and ends up going on tour with that same band. That's more thought out than this.
I heard about that one. And
Paper Hearts?
She went on and did it out with her sister cancer, and she was... Oh.
She was supposed to get stuff signed. She hated the band. She went back, and then she fell in love with the guy, went on tour.
And his sister had cancer, and babe, I'm dying. Why are you playing with me right now? I'm dying. Why are you playing?
No, I was so scared the sister was going to be dead when she got back. No death. No death.
Why are you playing? I'm dying.
No, like, I'm on my deathbed. I can't go to the concert, and you're going on tour with them instead?
Do you think you're...
Do you think you're funny? Because you were just... She was a...
Do you
Whatever.
think you're Carmen from that red thief cartoon? Like, no, you're not.
Carmen
You're not
Sandiego.
You're not Carmen Sandiego.
You're not switching lives. You're not traveling the world. Calm down.
You're not Kim Possible. You're not Carmen Sandiego.
Like,
you're not Guy Fieri. You're not.
you're not a world traveler. Sit down.
You're not a nomad.
Please.
You're not a traveling nomad.
Please just do your homework. Please
Oh.
just do your homework.
And that's the same thing with Laura Jean. Maybe you should sit at home.
Maybe you should join more clubs.
You're like,
please do something else.
because you're really annoying. Hey, and Laura Jean's speak on it right now. Laura Jean is the type of girls where it's like, yeah, I'm one of the guys. Girls are just more drama. Girls are just more drama.
No, you know what she is?
What?
She would say loud and proud, I'm not part of any pack. I'm a loner. Have you ever seen me without the stupid hat on? It's because I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in.
Jughead is the male version of Laura Jean.
Yep.
No, because Jughead at least is somewhat of a compelling character.
Well, girl, I haven't seen Riverdale. I just know he acts crazy. You know who Laura Jean is?
If we're out...
You know who Laura Jean is?
Who?
Senorita Awesome.
Oh! No, Laura Jean is definitely like Rachel Berry. And at least Rachel Berry had like she had somewhat of the lore to back it up. You ain't got nothing.
No.
Your mom died when you were 10. Okay, but Margot was the one who found her body and called the police.
Like, it's still devastating.
It's
devastating.
It's trust, but like
but no matter what, her mom's death does not play into any of her actions as it shows. It mentions
it plays into Margot's actions.
Yeah, she mentions, oh, I can't remember how my mom sounds sometimes. They try to add, like, sad moments, and then it just goes on to, like, Peter drives me home, and his hair looked good today. And that's it. Like, sad moment, no follow-up. Peter looks good, go to bed. Have a dream about Josh or something. Like, something stupid happens after.
But I bet I have a dream about Josh.
Oh, in the movie?
Yeah.
She's like schizophrenic.
She's like hallucinating them.
Yeah, she hallucinates them in her room, and she's like talking to them and stuff. And oh my god, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But the movie does make some of the cringier parts a little better.
Is the movie on Netflix?
Yeah, and
Do you want to watch it this weekend?
I recently watched it. You might have to watch it alone. It was hard to watch. There was hot tub scenes, and I don't think I could go through that again.
Trying to throw up challenge. All the boys ever loved edition.
It took me 3 times to go through it, and I didn't even finish it.
You gotta pause and walk around.
No, the hot tub scene came on. I was watching it with Henry and Izzy in the car. Paused it. I said, we can't watch this anymore. I said, I cannot watch this anymore. And you know what happened? Spoiler alert, guys. I mean, this whole thing, spoilers. Everyone already knows that. Peter ends up staying in the same room as Jen because she needed him. Which is, like, when he, like, blew her off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Jen needed me, though, so I stayed the night in her room. And Jen has her hair tie. Jen wore it, too. Purposely, they get off the bus. She said, she's talking to Laura Jean. Jen, doesn't your hair always get so greasy? She takes the hairband off, Laura Jean's hairband, and uses it to put her hair up. She's kind of a baddie for that. Because,
like, Laura Jean, babe, you've never clocked Genevieve. You're not going to.
And even though Jen is an evil, conniving dictator, a bit of a snake, she eats up every time.
Not really a snake, because a snake could be like, oh, again, that's like against your own friends. Laura and Genevieve have never been friends, and it seems when...
No, they have been friends.
Okay, they were?
They just stopped being friends. Something happened. Laura Jean's like, I wasn't cool enough for her anymore.
No, babe, you were one of those kids where, no, I was trying to, like, hang out and be chill, like, around my group, and then you brought up how you're a furry. Okay.
Are you a furry? Are you a weeb? What are those socks right now?
Stop it, no! You know what, I have the other socks, please.
I just noticed. It's okay. I need new socks anyways. Ugh,
Laura Jean's like, you can't bring her to the function. She'll ruin the entire vibe.
And she shows up, almost shows up, sorry, with a button-down, shorts, and suspenders.
Like, in another universe, Laura Jean is like...
She'd wear...
She's Twilight.
She'd wear red lipstick and make it a statement.
Wait, let me see. she I don't even want to do... Okay.
No, don't put it on because it never rubs off.
What do you mean never rub off?
I'm telling you, I have to fight to get that off. I was doing arts and crafts with it. Oh,
Get it off me!
I had to wash my face twice because I was trying to take it off. I spread it around everywhere.
Laura Jean and if Laura Jean and Josh got together, they'd be one of those corny couples that did 2019 version of Joker and Harley, and they do TikToks with like background audios where he's like growling.
She'd be Zoe Laverne. And he'd be her boyfriend. We're both bunnies. Bunnies. Oh, kill me now. I can't.
Oh, I'm saying, because one thing about Peter, he'll tell you what sounds corny. I'm not doing that.
No, he's straight up about it, and I love him for that. He is basic, but he's not like the kind of douchey kind of guy. No. He's okay.
Okay, chapter, what's it? I think it was 29, when they're in that diner. On God, they love y'all books love a good diner scene. Are like...
Y'all books?
Yeah.
Book girls? Book talk?
It's in my notes, please. Please, it's in my notes, please, it's in my notes, please.
The Summer I Turned Pretty was on Book Talk. This series did not quite make it that far. And I think that says something.
I want to speak on something. Chapter 26. Joshy. You keep saying that. There's got to be a word count somewhere. I don't know.
Joshy!
Did you start doing this after Marco left? You had to.
Hey, you have the PDF, right? Can you go ahead and open that? Control F, Joshy?
Oh, brother. This guy stinks.
I need to control... Oh, my God. This is off topic again. Powerless. I need to get the PDF. Control F, huff. Oh my God, she was huffing every 5 minutes. I swear to God.
Like, come on now, baby.
No, and it's like that. It's like the way they banter. Sorry for like the English term. You know, I'm kind of.
No, I use word banter also.
No, like I hung out with Harry Styles one time, and like more than once actually.
The girl who wrote the after book.
More than once actually, but you know we banter.
You're giving the girl that wrote the after book.
I am the girl from After.
Don't do that, because like Kitty ruins her life. We're gonna watch the movie.
Oh no, I'm scared.
He like ruins her life. Okay. We're gonna watch the movie.
I'm the girl from Paper Hearts. Are they
British?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be One Direction. I'm pretty sure.
I'd hate to be. That's one part of Famous I'd hate to be, because it's like, y'all will be weird. I understand. Y'all know I love fangirls, because like I be fangirling. But I'm not weird about it. Y'all be weird. Y'all be odd. Y'all be spooky.
You know what? Let me open Safari.
Oprah.
Let me see if there is any fanfiction about those. I bet there's gonna be way less than like Draco and stuff. Oh, well, whatever. Hey, she's not listening to an hour and 33 minutes in. We're goated.
I think she'd hear like the first 10 minutes. She's like, okay, they're gonna talk about it.
She'll see the time. She's like, okay, they're talking about the book. That's good enough for me.
Turn this
and off. Hey, Miss Scroggins, if you're still here, hey.
Or whoever else is, because B's gonna post this on her Spotify, and then she's gonna post the link on our story.
Well, you're gonna post the link on your story.
No, it's only on your story.
Okay, but we'll wrap up in a second. This was part 1. Part 2. Oof. We've got a lot to say, as you can already see. You know.
Right here. Wait.
The boys. Wait.
I spot him setting up a display of new books in the nonfiction section because he works in the book.
Hey, we need to talk about that scene. Scene.
He doesn't see Mastinga behind him and yell, "Boo!"
Joshy.
He jumps and drops the books on the floor. You scared the out of me. They talk like Disney characters. I've told y'all this. Maybe Disney XD. if I'm giving them something.
Disney XD is crazy.
You scared the crap out of me. That was the point, Joshy.
Oh, okay. Hey, this was...
Someone stinks.
Hey!
Oh.
Okay, so I thought this was a Wattpad story. Just
Give me
turns
a
out it was refined. Yeah. So I need to talk about the scene because that made my blood boil. I was ranting about it that day. So she's officially fake dating Peter Kavinsky. She told Josh that they broke up and then they got back together again. That's what she's announcing. She goes there, me and Peter made up. We're dating again. He doesn't care. She is trying to get a reaction out of him. Trying so bad.
Because he got a reaction out of her because he was like, well, you're not T. Genevieve was T. I don't know. You're dating him. I mean, Genevieve was T. Like, everybody let him know right now. On God, everybody lets her know. Genevieve was T, babe. I don't know. Are you actually dating him?
Exactly. And it's like, if she went out and said we were fake dating, everyone would believe it. But, hey, let's be positive. Anyways, she was, like, trying to get a reaction so bad. About 5 minutes of talking, her being annoying, like, da-da-da-da. Like, Peter's so amazing. Oh, I love him. Da-da-da-da. Josh went, okay, just tell me when you're ready. I'll be at the counter.
Like, why are you on his shaboing boing?
I'll check you out at the counter when you're ready.
On my hours? No, I'm going.
I'm leaving.
Like, I'm ready.
Benet. It's...
Benet non.
Benet non. It's... I hate Laura Jean. I hate Laura Jean.
No, like, she will burn. I don't... If she
Enter Fecient.
Jesus. Chapter 20-something, they're, like, at the little diner. They're having a little diner tea. And he's telling Laura Jean, Peter K, my king, telling Laura Jean how, like, Josh is, like, a punk, and, like, he's a snitch, and he's a snake. And trust, he will be gotten when I see him. And it's like, what kind of cheating was it? Like homework? No, it was a Spanish test. I wrote down the answers in my calculator, and Josh freaking told on me. So, he didn't cheat off Josh. He wrote it down on his calculator, and Josh saw him and snitched. When was that your business? You're just like, oh, you think you're T. You're not T.
Like, none of this matters. It's 7th grade.
Spanish test.
Calm down. Also, not smart with the calculator. That... For a Spanish test?
Why is it up? She was gonna find out either way.
Like, but do you really need a calculator on this test?
Hey,
we're going over colors right now.
We're not counting. She probably knew he was cheating. She probably didn't care. I'm a public school teacher who teaches Spanish in this probable white town. I'm not caring that much.
No.
I'm not. And Josh, he's cheating.
Shut up. No, that happened in Latin once, but the amount of people I've seen cheat in Latin.
And I turned a blind eye, like any good citizen would. I turned a blind eye.
Oh my god.
No, it was, and Josh freaking told on me. Who does that? I search his face for some type of embarrassment or shame at having cheated, but I don't see even an iota. I can't stand her.
I hate that.
What are you so high and mighty for? You're the one who cheated. It was 7th grade. Thank you, my king. I'm glad someone's saying.
Tanks, more tanks.
This is on the audio, man.
Yeah, I know, and again, it's 1 hour and 38 minutes, and if anyone's listening, it's not gonna be some random Samaritan. It is going to be Issa. It's gonna be Issa. She's asking for that copy. She's gonna skip and hear tanks, some more tanks, and she's gonna know her vodka is alive and well.
Jesus. It was 7th grade. Well, do you still cheat? No, hardly ever. I mean, I have. Would you quit looking at me like that? He frowns at me. Like what? With judgy eyes. I mean, I'm going to school on a lacrosse scholarship anyway. What does it matter?
It doesn't.
It does. I'm on a lacrosse scholarship, babe.
You need to get a C minimum. Okay, you can manage. Can manage.
I cheated on the 7th grade. Babe,
it's not gonna be on your permanent record. It's 7th grade, high school, whatever.
Babe, you write love letters to your sister's boyfriend.
You said, hey, I love you, and you got jealous when they kissed. Your face right now.
Like, you wrote a love letter to your sister's boyfriend.
Oh.
Why are you judging?
Oh, you were gonna confess to him, and then they started dating. Oh. And then you were about to confess to him right after they stopped dating. Oh. Oh, that's not okay.
Oh, like...
That's not okay.
When he asked you that it was about crushes and you started fantasizing it was you. And then he looked away and then he said it was your sister. Oh. And then she said yes. Oh, yikes.
And you did not stop it there. You put it on a 2-year hiatus. Barely a hiatus, by the way.
2 years they were together, baby, and you were there every second.
Oh, and you were at the movies with them during their dates. Oh, you were sitting by him too.
I wish so badly, just to act extra humble her, that he didn't even like her. I wish he saw her as a little sister. That'd make this even better. Oh.
No, but he is Josh.
He's weird.
He's Joshy. And
Joshy with a Y and an exclamation point. He
actually sees Margot and Laura Jean as interchangeable.
I want to speak on something. Me and Josh will be seeing each other in the ring not too long ago. And also, I want to speak to somebody. Margot. I know she's bad. Margot or Genevieve?
She's bad.
Well, Genevieve. I know she's bad. I can deal with toxic.
I can deal with toxic. I can deal with weekly breakups for Genevieve. That's how Peter feels you are, Peter.
No, that's why me and him were kind of the same. Like, I can deal with it. Because I know she's bad. In the book, she's like, Laura Jean's like...
In the movie, well, hold on. In the movie, she's
still bad. I saw the thing.
She's not my type, but girl, she's conventionally pretty, yeah. Yeah. No, especially for 2018.
No Centineo. Wow.
2018 pretty again. 2018 pretty.
2018, would you have liked Noah Centineo?
2018, I fear I did.
Oh.
Mind you, I was in 4th grade. Well,
mind you, 2018, I wasn't even acknowledging that I like girls, so.
2014, you were on the bus and kissed a guy and said, "Oh,
no, that
was it salty?
That was like 1st grade, liar."
Okay, 1st grade.
That was like
my first kiss. It was on my cheek. We were playing Batman.
That does not count.
Whatever. We were playing Batman.
You were playing.
And I was Catwoman, and he kissed my cheek.
You're like, you're just really cute. Mine's like, hey, you want to get me?
Sure. Okay. No, you really are. Okay. Get it over with.
I gotta get home. Come on.
I don't have all day. Okay.
And then I came to school the next day, he was trying to talk to me, and I was not going for it. I'm trying to get on the swings. Why do you keep talking to me?
That's evil. Okay.
No, it's not.
Genevieve. Wait, who's her actor? Okay. Oh!
Can I see your book? Oh, well, not now. That's not my tea. It's not Fiona.
That's not my
I think if I were to recast this, I would think for Peter Kavinsky, we gotta get a fine a man. Who would you cast for Peter Kavinsky?
Jacob.
No, you would not.
Oh, Lordy. No, seriously. Okay. Jack Champion could be a good Josh. I would hate him, but he is Joshy, I fear. Peter Kavinsky. I don't know a lot of actors, actually. I know Jacob Elordi, but...
I gotta get my phone on. I know some actors, trust. You know I do.
Oh, I know you do. I feel like he does have to be tall, and he does have to look like a douche. Jacob Elordi does not.
Huh?
Jacob Elordi does not look like a douche. He needs to look a little douchey.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got one. No, oh, wait, no, maybe this could be one of the lacrosse guys. I'm pulling out the sentence for this one.
Speaking of the lacrosse guys, Gabe, in that entire...
No, look at how good he looks like
Oh no, he ate. No, trust that actor ate.
Okay, go ahead.
I pull it up. Wait, I gotta cook. Who would you cast? Well, I don't know any Korean or Asian actresses off the top of my head, so I wouldn't know who to cast. For I think for Genevieve they'd probably cast Sydney Sweeney, just off the basis.
No, I think Sydney Sweeney, she is typecast a lot for that, but I think,
that is typecasting. Wait, let me think.
Typecasting, I think she would immediately do that. I see her as a Genevieve. She looks like Genevieve.
Yeah.
I hated her in Euphoria, not her character. I just hated what the producers did for her.
Yeah, season 1, her character could have been really compelling. Season 2, they ruined it. They ruined a lot of characters season 2.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to add sad points, whatever. Okay, we need to wrap this up. We need to get going. Part 2 will be coming out soon. It will be coming out soon. We could do that this weekend.
How soon? Soon?
We can film it this weekend. Because I'm here this weekend. So,
You have TV in here?
No, out there. But, thank you guys so much for listening.
And Netflix watch party finna hit.
Thank you so much for listening. We got a little off topic at times, but we were passionate about this.
Book report.
You know.
Like, me.
You know me.
You make me want to go dancing.
You make me want to try on a new dress.
You make me want to be all feminine, like.
Anyways. We must be getting a good grade on this, because 2 hours of talking about half of the book. Talk to a. We are passionate, and Miss Scroggins, we deserve a good grade. So, thank you all to whoever's listening to this. Thank you, Miss Scroggins. And I completely agree on Ethan from Heartbreak High. No, sorry, no, not Ethan from Heartbreak
Never
High.
Have I Ever.
Ethan from Never Have I Ever. Thor.
Peter. But if this was, like, older...
He'd have to be a little taller, though.
Yeah. If this was, like, older... If this was, like, back in the day...
No, that's that one guy. The other guy. He's in the second book. No spoilers. Whoa.
Is it John
Ambrose? Yeah.
No.
Ambrose, that is him.
No.
I don't care. He's too sweetie. Sorry. That sounded disgusting. He's too sweetie, honey baby. Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you in the next episode. Bye!
Bye!